These 5 common foods are slowly and surely destroying your kidneys. They don't hurt now, but inside, the damage is real. Every single day, millions of people are eating their way toward kidney failure without feeling a thing. If you're over 50, this message could save your kidneys, or even your life. Kidney disease isn't loud. It doesn't scream for attention. It creeps in silently as your kidneys lose more than 80% of their function, before you notice even a single symptom. And the real danger? It often starts with the foods you trust the most. Staples, comforts, the foods that feel safe, the meals and drinks you've shared your whole life. But in reality, they're quietly tearing down your kidneys meal by meal. Over 90% of people with early kidney damage have no idea anything is wrong. In today's video, we'll expose 5 everyday foods that are slowly and surely destroying your kidneys. And when 2 out of 3 are only diagnosed at the late stages, when the kidneys are beyond repair, slow turns fast, silent, deadly, irreversible. Not to scare you, but to hand you the quiet power of awareness. Stay with us, because just these next few minutes could save your kidneys for the decades to come. Before we dive in, please note, all the information in this video is created by real people, thoroughly fact-checked, unbiased, and reviewed by qualified professionals. 1. Seed oils. Seed oils, including soybean, sunflower, corn, canola, peanut, and cotton seed oils, are silently damaging your kidneys drop by drop. Not because they're oils, but because these particular oils are nothing like what our ancestors ever consumed. When modern seed oil processing came into play around the 1960s, nobody predicted it would become one of the greatest nutritional experiments gone wrong. These oils undergo extreme industrial processing, heated to temperatures that would make your stovetop look like a freezer, bathed in chemical solvents that strip away nutrients, then bleached, deodorized, and altered until they barely resemble anything from nature. And what gets lost in all that processing? The good stuff. Antioxidants, nutrients. What replaces them? Additives, preservatives, chemical flavor enhancers hiding behind innocent-sounding names. These aren't just empty calories, they're active disruptors. They throw your hormones off balance. They set the stage for chronic disease, including chronic kidney disease, or CKD for short. It gets worse when heat enters the picture. Every time you reheat that oil, you're creating aldehydes. They attack kidney tissue directly. They damage the delicate cells lining your blood vessels, the same vessels your kidneys desperately need to filter your blood. Then there's the hidden danger, trans fats. They lurk in many seed oils, especially when heated, and your kidneys absolutely do not want them. Also, these oils are full of omega-6 fatty acids. Don't get me wrong, omega-6 isn't the villain. Your body needs it. The problem is balance. Your body craves a gentle harmony between omega-6 and omega-3 fats, something close to 4-to-1. But the average American? They're running at 20-to-1. That's not balance. That's chaos. And chaos inside your body looks like inflammation. And inflammation, that's the root cause of a whole lot of issues. Kidney disease, arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, you name it. So what's the solution? Unlike with some foods, there's no safer way to consume industrial seed oils. The only rational approach is replacement. Your kidneys will thank you for switching to extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, or even modest amounts of grass-fed butter or ghee. These traditional fats contain compounds that actually support kidney health rather than damage it. When shopping, look for cold-pressed, unrefined oils in dark glass bottles. Light and plastic are not your friends. They cause these delicate oils to oxidize faster. Store them away from heat and light, and never heat olive oil past its smoke point. And if you still love dishes that contain seed oils, just remember to cut back on your consumption and begin incorporating omega-3 rich foods into your meals. You don't need to feast on salmon every night. Simple swaps like adding seafoods, algal oil, chia seeds, flax seeds, or walnuts to your diet can do wonders. These little guys are packed with omega-3 and have a much friendlier relationship with your kidneys. Seed oils might seem like the easy choice, but your kidneys deserve better. They're irreplaceable after all, and you don't want to overwork them. Are you enjoying our video so far? If so, please give us some hints by dropping a like and we'll make more content like this. 2. Instant noodles. Instant noodles are a classic example of ultra-processed foods, or UPFs for short. They're high in sodium, refined carbohydrates, unhealthy fats, and chemical additives, while being critically low in fiber, vitamins, and essential minerals. The trade-off? Far from harmless. A 2017 study in Seoul found that eating instant noodles regularly was linked to elevated blood sugar, higher triglycerides, and increased blood pressure, 3 key red flags for kidney damage. Another study from 2022, analyzing nearly 15,000 middle-aged Americans, showed that each additional serving of ultra-processed foods raised the risk of CKD by 5%. In fact, instant noodles contain almost everything your kidneys struggle against: sodium overload, artificial additives, empty starches, and a hidden pile of harmful fats. It's like asking your kidneys to sprint a marathon while carrying bricks. So what's really happening inside your body when you reach for that packet of noodles? The first thing that happens is a flood of salt. When the kidneys aren't working efficiently, they can't clear excess sodium properly. This causes sodium to build up in the blood, pushing up your blood pressure and forcing your kidneys to work even harder. It's a vicious cycle, and one that often spirals downward before symptoms ever show. Then there's phosphorus, another hidden enemy. Instant noodles are packed with the type of phosphorus that doesn't come from natural food. It's industrial, free-floating phosphorus that your body absorbs almost too well. The trouble is, high blood phosphorus silently damages blood vessels, hardens the arteries to your kidneys, and slowly, almost invisibly, pushes the kidneys toward failure. On top of that, hydrogenated oils and chemical additives in instant noodles ignite chronic inflammation and oxidative stress throughout the body. Your kidneys, delicate and sensitive by design, are among the first organs to suffer. The pattern is clear across the globe. In Korea, researchers found that every 6.6% increase in the proportion of UPFs in a person's diet correlated with a 6% higher risk of developing CKD. In short, the more ultra-processed food, the more kidney damage. Some scientists are trying to create healthier alternatives. In Malaysia, researchers have experimented with noodles made from composite flours, including seaweed powder, to cut down on refined wheat and enhance nutritional value. But those options are rare for now, and let's be honest, they aren't lining the supermarket shelves just yet. So, what's the takeaway? For the time being, the safest choice is awareness. Instant noodles might be cheap, tasty, and addictive, but when the hidden cost is your kidney health, it's worth thinking twice before tearing open that next packet of 5 minutes to happiness. 3. Rice. What if I told you that inside your familiar bowl, rice holds 10 times more arsenic, a lethal compound, than many other grains? By the end of this section, we'll show you a simple way to cut this danger by up to 73%, without giving up your favorite comfort food. Here's the deal. Rice naturally soaks up arsenic from its environment. Arsenic is a heavy metal so toxic that long-term exposure can damage your kidneys beyond repair. This isn't the mild, harmless type. It's inorganic arsenic, the most dangerous form, associated with cancer, nerve damage, and yes, kidney failure. At first, the kidneys can cope. A healthy kidney filters out small amounts of arsenic without much trouble. But with constant exposure, the damage adds up. Arsenic causes oxidative stress in your kidneys, damaging the tiny filters that remove waste and the fragile tubules that reabsorb nutrients. Over time, these scars build up silently until CKD takes hold, often without a single warning sign until more than 80% of kidney function is already lost. But not all rice is created equal. Rice from Asia, like basmati and jasmine varieties from Pakistan and India, has some of the lowest arsenic levels, averaging about 70 micrograms per kilogram. But then, there's the American rice. In states like Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana, rice can pack in 2 to 3 times more arsenic. Some samples even tested between 190 and 258 micrograms per kilogram. And it's not just arsenic that's hiding in your rice bowl. Rice is naturally high in phytates, compounds that can block your body from absorbing key minerals like calcium, magnesium, and iron. Some types of rice, especially short grain and sticky varieties, are also packed with amylopectin, a starch that causes rapid spikes in blood sugar. Those spikes, day after day, can damage the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, setting up a perfect storm for disease. It sounds alarming, and it is. But you can still enjoy your favorite bowl of rice without carrying all that hidden risk. First, when shopping, opt for white rice instead of brown rice. This can cut arsenic levels by about half, simply because the outer bran layer, where most of the toxin concentrates, has been removed. Picking the right varieties can slash your exposure even further. Basmati and jasmine rice from Pakistan, India, and even sushi rice grown in California tend to have much lower arsenic levels compared to other varieties. Second, take a second look at the labels on your favorite snacks. Products made with rice flour, rice syrup, or rice-based ingredients, like rice cakes or rice milk, can sneak in extra arsenic without you realizing. And perhaps most importantly, you can change how you cook rice. Washing thoroughly before cooking can greatly cut arsenic levels. But an even better trick is called the pasta method. You boil the rice in a large pot of water, about 6 times more water than rice, until tender, then drain and rinse it just like you would with spaghetti. This can lower inorganic arsenic by 40 to 60%, depending on the type of rice. Want to go further? Researchers at the University of Sheffield developed an even safer method. Start by parboiling the rice for 5 minutes in preheated water, drain it, and then cook it again with fresh water over a low flame until it fully absorbs. Using this method, you can slash arsenic by up to 73% in white rice and 54% in brown rice, without losing too many nutrients. Finally, let's talk about portions. Consumer Reports suggests keeping rice intake to no more than 4.5 servings per week for safer types like sushi rice from California or basmati rice from Pakistan and India. For other types, it's best to limit yourself to just 2 servings a week. And if you're craving some variety, you're in luck. There's no shortage of safer options. Grains like quinoa, millet, amaranth, buckwheat, corn, oats, flax, and teff are naturally low in arsenic while still being gluten-free. They don't just offer safety, they also pack in excellent nutrition. And if rice can hide a danger like that, just wait. What's coming next could be even worse for your kidneys. Curious about the science behind it all? For those interested in the evidence, the studies supporting our claims are provided in the link in our description box. 4. Sugary drinks. Every sip of that sweetened beverage is like a tiny hammer striking your kidneys. Not someday. Not eventually. Right now. That 16-ounce bottle of soda isn't just flavored water. It's 40 to 50 grams of pure sugar hitting your bloodstream all at once. That's more than the CDC's entire daily limit in a single drink, and nearly double what the American Heart Association, AHA, recommends. Your blood sugar doesn't just rise, it rockets. Your kidneys go into overdrive. They're forced to filter excess sugar through those delicate nephrons, the tiny filtering units that keep your blood clean. And over time, this sugar bombardment damages these filters permanently. The science is clear. Sugar in liquid form is far more dangerous than solid sugar. When you eat a cookie, your body processes that sugar somewhat gradually. But drink soda? That sugar hits your bloodstream almost instantly. Your kidneys have no time to adjust. They're suddenly drowning in glucose and desperately trying to filter it out. The consequences go beyond just general kidney strain. A 2013 study following more than 194,000 participants over 8 years found 4,462 new cases of kidney stones. and people who drank the most sugar-sweetened cola had a 23% higher risk compared to those who consumed the least. These stones aren't just painful, they can block urine flow and cause infections that further damage kidney tissue. And no, diet sodas aren't the answer. Despite having zero sugar, they come with their own set of kidney concerns, which we'll explore in our next section. For now, just know that swapping regular soda for diet varieties isn't the kidney-saving solution many hope it to be. It's not just soda. That sweet iced tea from the drive-thru? A 12-ounce serving typically packs 28 grams of sugar, almost as much as soda. Those fancy coffee concoctions? A single flavored latte can contain 50 grams of sugar, the equivalent of 5 chocolate chip cookies through a straw. Your kidneys don't know the difference between a mocha frappe and a milkshake. They only know they're being flooded with more sugar than they were designed to handle. So what can you do today? The simplest answer is often the best. Return to water. Plain, clean, life-giving water. If that sounds too boring, nature offers plenty of kidney-friendly flavor options. A squeeze of lemon or lime, a few cucumber slices, a handful of berries, even a sprig of mint. These natural additions provide flavor without the kidney-damaging sugar spike. For those who need the fizz, plain seltzer or sparkling water can satisfy that craving without the sugar crash. If you're a coffee lover, learn to appreciate it black or with just a splash of milk. Your taste buds will adjust within weeks, and your kidneys will thank you for decades. The benefits of cutting sugary drinks extend far beyond kidney health. You'll likely experience less inflammation, better sleep, clearer thinking, and more stable energy throughout the day. But for your kidneys specifically, removing liquid sugar is one of the most powerful protective steps you can take. 5. Diet drinks. 0 calories. Sugar-free. Diet drinks seem like a way to enjoy sweetness without the consequences. It sounds perfect, too perfect. But let's cut through the marketing. Diet drinks may actually pose kidney risks similar to, or in some cases greater than, their sugar-loaded counterparts. A 2012 study published in Epidemiology examined 932 people, half with newly diagnosed CKD, half without. The shocking finding? Consuming 2 or more diet sodas daily doubled the risk of kidney disease. Not reduced it, not kept it the same, doubled it. The culprits are those artificial sweeteners that make 0 calories possible. Aspartame, saccharin, sucralose, and acetylsulfame potassium, or ACE-K, your kidneys haven't adapted to these lab-created chemicals. Some studies suggest they alter gut bacteria in ways that increase inflammation throughout the body, including in kidney tissue. Large-scale research paints a concerning picture. A 2017 review highlighted that consuming more than 1 serving of diet drinks daily increases high blood pressure risk by 14%, a primary driver of kidney damage. Diabetes risk jumps 38 to 68%, another major cause of kidney failure. Even more alarming, heart attack and stroke risks climb 30 to 43%, and overall mortality increases by about 30%. The cruel irony? Diet beverage marketing often targets people with existing health concerns: diabetics, those with hypertension, Weight Watchers. Precisely those whose kidneys may already be vulnerable. This isn't just about diet sodas. Those pretty bottles of flavored waters, diet iced teas, and 0-calorie sports drinks typically contain the same sweeteners. Even those powder packets to make water more appealing often hide multiple artificial sweeteners. Pure, clean water remains your kidney's best friend. There are ways to add flavor without adding risk. Add a splash of real fruit juice, just enough for flavor without a sugar overload. For those who need sweetness, consider plant-based options like stevia or monk fruit extract in small amounts. While not perfect, they appear to have fewer kidney effects than artificial options. Breaking the habit isn't easy. These products are designed to be mildly addictive. Start by replacing 1 diet drink with water daily, then gradually increase. Your taste buds will adjust, and former diet drink lovers often report that after a few weeks, these drinks feel overwhelmingly sweet or chemical tasting. Conclusion: Your everyday choices shape your kidney future. These 5 foods we've discussed aren't random items on a grocery list. Rice with its hidden arsenic. Instant noodles packed with sodium and phosphates. Seed oils silently deliver their unhealthy fats payload. Sugary drinks flood your system with glucose. Diet drinks with chemicals your kidneys were never designed to process. Each appears innocent on your plate or in your glass, some even marketed as health foods. Yet together, they form a powerful alliance against the kidneys. And the solution is rarely about drastic changes. It's about small, consistent adjustments that add up over time. The pasta method for cooking rice. Choosing olive oil instead of seed oils. Reaching for water instead of that afternoon soda. These aren't deprivations. They're investments in a future where your kidneys can keep doing their silent, essential work. Remember, your kidneys don't get a day off. They filter every drop of your blood, 24 hours a day, without breaks, without complaints. They clean approximately 45 gallons of blood daily. That's the equivalent of filling a bathtub twice over. And kidney disease doesn't announce itself with pain or obvious symptoms until more than 80% of function is already gone. By then, it's not about prevention anymore. It's about survival. The most powerful choice you can make today isn't cutting everything out. It's becoming aware. Reading labels, asking questions, making small swaps where you can. Take this knowledge and use it, not out of fear, but out of respect for the incredible organs that have been silently protecting you all along. Now, we want to send a big thank you to all our current subscribers and viewers. Your support inspires us to continue sharing valuable content. Hit the bell icon and turn on all notifications so you never miss a life-saving video. The sooner you spot kidney issues, the more you can do to keep things under control. If you're unsure about your kidney health and haven't been in a good shape recently, check out the video on the screen. Here, we cover all the possible symptoms, helping you spot kidney failure and take action effectively if needed. See you there. Stay informed, stay healthy.